So if I'm looking at the Eden method for pedagogy, I'm looking at, there's some cards up there I'm just trying not to show, but that makes me think of technology, Aranos, or Hephaestus. If I'm looking at the sand, then I'm thinking of Titan clay and the Titanamachy, and it kind of being the battlefield, if you will. Most likely an analogy with that made in the Odyssey and the Iliad. And then if I'm thinking of the composition of sand, because there's so much mica in this sparkling, and if I'm thinking of the tears of the gods, so if you think Dionysus, you think the purple that makes the amethyst color, allegedly out of quartz, when the maiden or nymph, most likely amethyst, was turned into quartz to save her from his advances. You think opals by Zeus. Each one has an association, and then obviously there are the mineral components and pressure and time, but time's already questionable when you look at the Ouspensky, etc. What I'm trying to say, though, as I'm relaxing by thinking of the dryads and the trees, I'm not saying I actually think they're there. I think it's cosmological metaphors, but as far as a way to, at any given moment, like kind of zoom out, like if I'm looking up, Nephele, the clouds, and then it's like, all right, the light on the water is that your aphasia, the movement of the waves versus the water versus the experience of being in the water, and then composition of water, sand, etc. I know it's pedantic perhaps, but it spirals into the ability to get on Ouspensky's chain of analogies in an applied real world way that might be useful, especially in making up some COVID losses.